Everyone, it's Miss Ellen. Welcome to the Texas Toast Tap Room. We are talking about some great new music coming up that's out this week for streaming and radio. But this is a very special episode because someone very close to us, very close to the podcast, we're going to talk in depthly of his new streaming release, as in producer Kyle.
It's going to be exciting. Stick around.
Hello, producer Kyle. Oh, your scenery looks beautiful back there behind you.
Yeah, it's we've been trapped inside for the last few days, so I figured I'd take the opportunity to step out and enjoy the weather. It's still a little chilly, but not too bad. It's we've got sun though, so it feels good.
Looking good. So we got some great tunes to talk about, including your very own Backseat Driver. I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed with that song. I'm so
Thank you.
proud of you, but we'll
Yeah,
get to that.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I hope you showed up with some other things to talk about because that's the only thing that's on my mind. As much as I wish it wasn't, and we'll get into all that.
Yeah, we'll get into that. I'm gonna go ahead and get mine out of the way.
Cool.
Um hopefully I can get through this without any major
Coughing
brain fart.
fits.
Yeah, yes, true that. Okay, so yes, let me talk about our friend John Swat Swantner.
Yeah.
He has a new single out to radio called Sure Feels Good, and it is a feel good song. If you like a feel good, mushy, lovey kind of song, but one that it's kind of a little more upbeat, really smooth. I like the spinning, 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 wishing, 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 and falling in love. It's just a great way to tell a story about unplanned falling in love. Sometimes it's spontaneous like that when you're not necessarily looking for it. It can happen. I love his voice on it. His voice was so controlled, and he's just matured so much, and so he's something special. John Swat Swatner out to radio. It's called Sure Feels Good, and now we're gonna take a listen to an awesome kind of one of those good cowboy rodeo songs. This is Ryder Grimes in 8 Seconds at a Time. I'll tell you what really got me on that. Again, Ryder Grimes, 8 Seconds at a Time. When it started getting towards, telling all the stories, but when it got to after 30 years and he reflected on his rodeo life and what he was, when he was, it's like that just, there's so much emotion at the end. I don't know. I guess maybe because I'm not feeling good. It's like, I was like, I'll try to get the Kleenex out. I'm weird.
Yeah, it was a great song.
You know how it is when you don't feel so good. It's like just you can watch the TV and it's like a commercial can make you go, "Oh." Anyway.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know very much what you're talking about, especially when we're stuck in these kind of gloomy periods of a couple days.
So yeah,
Um,
good solid song from Ryder Grimes.
absolutely.
Just great, great. Love it, love it.
Very much a songwriter song, and we're going to keep that kind of trend going here for a minute. We're going to do things a little bit differently today just because, like we said, we're going to talk about my song. We're going to let you guys listen to that, but I'm going to keep the tap room open, and this song is outstanding. It's Jarrod Morris, who we've covered a lot over the past year. He's just been steady releasing singles, and this is like his story song. It's the pinnacle of Jarrod Morris, and this song's called Anvil Stand. I can tell you as a songwriter how difficult this topic is to approach. It's like the type of thing that everybody wants to write about. You want to be able to make it personal and specific to your own life. And he literally says like, I'm just a horseshoer who's like looking for some fans, essentially. And that's what he is. He's in his day job, he's a horseshoer, he's a musician, he's seeking fans. But then similar to like you said in the previous song, it kind of develops throughout the story. And I just love how, it kind of evolves from section to section, and then the anvil stand, which is the topic, is also like the
Yes.
grounding point. And just to dork out a little bit, the actual thought of an anvil stand and horseshoes and the weight, just metaphorically,
Oh
that's
yes,
so
yes,
powerful and so
yes.
cool how that's the grounding point, but it takes you through this whole journey of his story. And it's like not just a story, it is actually his story. So unbelievable. The
Kudos
guitar.
on that. That's beautiful. Hmm.
Absolutely. The guitar work was beautiful. It made his voice sound even better than it already sounds. The whole aesthetic is great. The album artwork over the past couple releases has all been very like concise and planned, and he's killing it. He's one of my favorites, just doing it at all right now. So good stuff, Jarrod Morris.
Okay. And so I get the honor of this. I'm gonna almost like kind of interview you. So well, I'll let you kind of intro the song. Okay, Kyle Garrett, our Kyle, has released a song to streaming. It's called
Mhm.
Backseat Driver. And I am Okay, I was amused by it, I was touched by it, and there's so many different ways that you can wrap your head around the backseat driver thing, especially the
Hmm.
part where she takes the wrong turn, like
Hmm.
in life or as you're coming home from the date, like she's getting you home because you're looking for your lighter, you silly. Is
Totally.
that what it said? I'm looking. I was like,
I'm looking for my lighter. Yeah, here. Well, let's go ahead and I'll play the
yes,
song.
yes, let's
We'll check it out, and
let's
then we
do
can
it.
come back and get into it a little bit more. So yeah, like you were saying, talking about my lighter, it's there's been this trend between my girlfriend and I over the last few weeks. The a backseat driver is not a good thing. But so my whole thought on the song was to take that like kind of, annoying concept of being a backseat driver and making it like a happy, like making it a good thing, essentially. So in the song, it's, I'm chilling in the back seat, like looking for my lighter. I'm like rummaging around while she's driving. But if she takes a wrong
Yes.
turn, it's fine. Like who cares? Because, I'm her backseat driver, like she loves me, and vice versa.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh.
and so we actually made a music video that's going to drop in 2 weeks from today. Just kind of explaining that concept, like you said, or like I said, making it a good thing. And it's, I mean, it cracks me up just thinking about it because a backseat driver is not good in
Well,
any
and you're right.
in
Backseat
any
driver is
sense.
never a good thing. It's never a good thing. And it's
Right.
like now my guy calls me that every now and then in the
Mm.
traffic. I don't do the city very
Right.
good.
Right. Right.
And it's like I'm like, whoa, 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 but yeah. But I love everything about this song. You sounded great on it. The production was good. And of course, we just visited with Tim Lightyear who
Hmm.
produced it for you. And I could just tell it's just such a step. I mean, just like, oh, it's just so good. But I mean, the writing, you did so my gosh. It's like just the wording and putting it all together and wrapping it up with a big old bow on it. And then I'm just imagining you in the back seat looking for your being silly. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like there was so many funny things that was going through my mind. I was like, okay, just back to being serious and listening to this song. But it
Right.
was so cool because it's you. I mean, it's just such an authentic song from you, Kyle. And I'm so proud of you. I think you just did a tremendous job. I'm in love with it, obsessed, love it. Backseat driver, Kyle Garrett. Everybody download it.
Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. And this has been a long process. And you mentioned Tim, who we spoke to. He's actually our guest upcoming this week. His name's Tim Lightyear. He produced and recorded my full record, which I'm going to be releasing actually as singles throughout this whole year. So this song's the first of 6. And in the interview with Tim on Tuesday, we get into like release planning and the importance of strategizing those things. So it's kind of cool how this is all timed out really nicely because Tim's got his record coming out. He's got new songs, and we talk about all that. So it's kind of cool to be, I don't know, seeing these things kind of unfold at the same time.
Yes. Well, I'm super proud of you. And we look for great things from that. Look forward to the album and the video. Just lots of
Hmm.
fun stuff going on for us right now.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about our friends at More Than Music Creations.
Yes, let's talk about that because I do have some songs I want to mention from that I see topping and popping on the charts. Just some things to like, kind of makes me think of fireworks or sparklers. Yeah, morethanmusiccreations.com. They take the guitar strings from your favorite Texas artists. We've been telling you about this for so long, and they make one of a kind creations and jewelry, and they just keep getting better and better. It's like it's just I saw the big Pat Green box
Mm,
yesterday. They got the 3 days, line. I mean, it's just like we have a
yeah, yeah,
Texas
yeah.
Toast line. I mean, it's just like Bree has one, Jade Marie Patek. I mean, it's like so many of your favorite Texas artists. So go on
Hmm.
over to morethanmusiccreations.com. You will not be disappointed. And it's just, to be able to have a backstory, like when somebody says, "Hey, I like those earrings you have on." Like somebody told me, I really like that necklace. And I love telling the story
Yeah.
that's behind the jewelry. So you can't find that everywhere. But I do want to mention some mentionables out to radio. Cody Canada and the Departed L. Randy Rogers Band has a new one out. Won't give up. Uncle Lucius has dropped something to radio,
Oh,
and then my
yeah.
coastal friend Brooke Graham. I cannot wait to meet Brooke.
Hmm.
She did a remake of Hello Texas, and that's really doing good. So there's some good stuff going on. I just wanted to mention some things kind of popping on the charts there.
I was reading the other day that it takes at least $1 million to break an artist. That's a ton of change, and it can feel overwhelming. But with social media leveling the playing field, you just need an effective strategy to release your music. Check out Release Rocket to ensure your single does not die after release day. You've already put time, effort, and tons of money into writing and recording your album. Let the guys at Release Rocket keep your new release alive.
We had it out all this week about our big old birthday celebration we're going to have in conjunction with Kyle's birthday and Kyle playing coming up on March 16th.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. We're still a little ways out, but it's going to fly. Like it's going to, feel like 2 weeks for us between now and then. But yeah, tickets are going fast. If you head over to dositotickets.com or find the event page on Facebook, you can grab tickets there. So far, it is myself, Paige Lewis, and Charlie McCabe, who are both great friends of the show, amazing Texas musicians, both Houston based. So it's going to be kind of 3 Houston area born and bred musicians. So really looking forward to that. There will definitely be multiple additional guest appearances and just kind of fun stuff that we'll plan throughout the night.
It's going to be fun. Yes.
Yeah, don't miss that one. That's real exciting. And I'm just, I can't stress enough that you have to, if you want to be a part of it, you got to hurry and grab tickets before they're gone. It's not like the Big Barn where you can pick assigned seats and see how many tickets are gone. It's just one day you're going to hit that ticket link and it's going to say sold out and you're not going to be able to, at that point. Sorry.
That's right. I even bought my tickets just to make sure I had extras for family. But yeah, excited about that. So it's March 16th, and you can go to our any of our social media has the information. I don't know if it's posted up on the website, but just look it up. We're sharing it out there. So I'm excited. Like I'm gonna bring some little party favors. Is that okay? Will they let me do that? Like Mardi Gras beats? I want to get some beats with Texas Toast Podcast on them. And
yeah, that
I'm
sounds
party
awesome.
girl. I like party.
Yeah, we'll party
I like
down.
to plan a party. I like to plan a party.
Let's do it.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. What else? Oh, and another big thing for Kyle. Okay, so let's talk about Texas Country Music Industry Awards. And of course, thankfully, we thank everyone. Texas Toast Podcast was nominated again for Podcast of the Year. So we're crossing our fingers on that one. But I was going through and I was so happy we're nominated. And I said, oh, let me go back. Where did I see Kyle's name? Kyle got nominated for Videographer of the Year because Kyle does a lot of behind the scenes stuff. You do a lot of videography. So Kyle is in the finals for Videographer of the Year.
Yeah, very honored. It's
voted on by his peers.
It's very exciting. Just like I say about a lot of things, this whole world is new for me. I've been working in music, since I was a teenager, essentially. But like this whole audio video thing, and it's like I've been a songwriter for so long. So being nominated for something like Videographer of the Year in a category like that, and such a huge scene with so many people that are so much better than me, it's outstanding. Feels great. I'm just really thankful and appreciative of everybody who kind of threw my name in there, and same thing with everybody who voted for the podcast. It's 2 years. We're going to take it home this year. Really looking forward to it. And that award show is at Sawyer Park Ice House in Spring, which is right outside of Houston. Awesome venue. So you can grab tickets for that too. I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head.
It's May 9th, I believe.
May 9th. Okay. And I think this is the first time I'm saying this publicly, but I think I'm going to be playing at that as well.
Yay.
Yeah. So I didn't want to say that too loud in case that doesn't work out, but that's in the works. So yeah. I know that there's multiple full band performances planned already for that show. But we've got something in the works there. So we'll see if that happens. Either way, we'll be there, representing Texas Toast and hopefully taking home an award.
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah.
Like last year, it was just like, when I saw Kyle Hutton's name,
of course,
I was like, okay, I'm just honored to have our name, like Texas Podcast next to that.
Absolutely.
And all of our friends are in the same category with us with Podcast of the Year. So it's so fun. It'll be great to see everybody. And it would be nice to take home an award. And yeah, I'm just so proud of you. Like Kyle, like I tried to call him right away and then I'm texting you like, I'm so freaking proud of you.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise. It's been interesting. I guess if you guys are curious about all that stuff going on, but primarily, if you want to support Texas Toast, all we ask is that you follow us on Spotify, follow us on social media, and then give us that 5-star review wherever you're listening, or a subscribe on YouTube. And then if you're an artist looking for some video type stuff, you can find my website online for that. But it would just mean the world to me if you'd go follow me on Spotify and check out the new song. Like I said, all kinds of cool stuff coming this year, and whether you want to see it or not, you're gonna see it because I'm pushing. But yeah, I really like the songs. They make me happy. They all tell a unique story that is very personal to me, but I kind of blanket it
Mhm.
in some humor and things like that, like you were saying. So yeah, just go check it out. Backseat Driver is out now, and you can find that at KyleGarrettMusic.com or wherever.
Yeah, I love it. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to if that's any indicator, then it's gonna be great, and I can't wait to see the video.
Absolutely. I'll give you an exclusive
All
advanced
right.
preview.
Hey, so how did you videographer your own video?
So I did not
Did you
actually.
do that?
No, funny enough, our friends at Release Rocket did that video for me actually. So
Okay,
so yeah,
okay.
we'll see. And I know you guys have been hearing us talking about Release Rocket since the beginning of the year or so. They helped out at the TCMAs this past fall, and that's we're working on a really cool partnership there. So we'll have some more to share from them in the future. But yeah, my music video is done by those guys, and it looks
Okay.
fantastic.
All right, looking forward to that. Okay, I guess that's everything. I think we pretty much chit-chatted as far as we can go before before this train derails me.
Yeah, yeah. Go get some rest. Get better.
Yeah, so everybody get your tickets for the birthday celebration, March 16th, Do Do
Hmm.
Whiskey Coffee Bar, and we'll
We'll
chat
see
with
you
you
there.
next week. Yeah. Yeah, see
Yeah.
you there. So cheers everyone.
Cheers.